Well, for all our viewers out there and parents, if you can't afford it, hopefully get your kid an instrument.
Right.
My
That's right.
mom made me play the piano when I was little, so
Oh,
I,
excellent.
I started. I guess you guys have a little piece you would like to do for our viewers, and so if I could turn it over to you now for a little bit of entertainment.
Okay, well, we have since it is African American History Month, there's this piece called the hyphen between African and American is Wyoming wide, which we do, and normally when we have the entire ensemble, uh, it's a bit different, but in this case, we'll do what we do. Uh, so the hyphen between African and American is Wyoming wide. Ba-dum, boom, boom, boom. Da-dum, boom, ba-dum, boom. Ah, da-dum, boom, ba-dum, ba. Da-dum, boom, ba-dum, boom. Ba-dum, la-la-dum, boom. The hyphen da-dum, boom, ba-dum, boom, between African ba-dum, boom, ba-dum, boom, and American ba-dum, boom, ba-dum, boom, is Wyoming wide, ba-dum, boom, ba-dum, boom, Wishing Well steep, ba-dum, boom, ba-dum, boom, Himalayan high, ba-dum, boom, ba-dum, boom, and Grand Canyon deep. Long as rambling roads, plantation to ghetto. Ba-dum, boom, ba-dum, boom. Long as barcodes on brown flesh. Ba-dum, boom, ba-dum, boom. Long as 40 acres and a mule been in the mail. Ba-dum, boom, ba-dum, boom. Long as Confederate flags fluttering over southern cities today, today, today. Ba-dum, boom, ba-dum, boom. The hyphen ba-dum, boom, ba-dum, boom, between African ba-dum, boom, ba-dum, boom, and American is Wyoming wide. Ba-dum, boom, ba-dum, boom. Wishing Well steep. Ba-dum, boom, ba-dum, boom. Himalayan high and Grand Canyon deep. Long as rambling roads, plantation to ghetto. Ba-dum, boom, ba-dum, boom. Long as 56 licks last on Los Angeles streets. Long as list of white jurors trying black men accused. Long as sentences to San Quentin and Angola fused. Long as the serpentine comma between no justice, no peace. Long as the exclamation point behind hug the police. Ba-doom, boom, ba-doom, boom. The hyphen ba-doom, boom, ba-doom, boom, between African and American is Wyoming wide. Wishing Well steep. Himalayan high and Grand Canyon deep. Long as rambling roads, plantation to ghetto. Ba-doom, boom, ba-doom, boom. Long as spikes in the Statue of Liberty's crown. Boom, boom, boom. Long as the Liberty Bells crack. Boom, 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 boom. Long as watch hands waltzing in circles. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Long as promissory notes held 140 years, years.
Well, wow, thank you for that. Um, well, I wanted to take a minute and talk about this Saturday's event that you guys were going to be at, and maybe you can tell our viewers what it's about. Once again, in Berkeley, 111 Addison Street, 8 p.m.
Maybe here.
It's at the Freight and Salvage, and the theme, we do a lot of themed gigs these days. We pick a particular subject that we want to address, or if it's a holiday, we did an alternative 4th of July last year and we decided to do it for Frederick Douglass Day because he did a great speech. So we did that. We did an alternative Veterans Day. So this Saturday, February 23rd, at Freight and Salvage, we're calling it Love and Unity in honor of African American History Month, and it was Valentine's Day, so there's still love in the air, and love and unity together. So without unity, justice, and freedom, we don't have no love.
Yes, ma'am.
We're also doing something, may I mention, on Sunday
Sure.
at the Oakland Museum for Family Day. It's African American History Month, and the museum is doing a number of events, and we'll be at the James Moore Theater at 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday as well.
All right. And I guess we have one more question. What would you guys say, a word of advice maybe to the young musicians, young activists out there? It's like yourselves, some words.
The thing I would say is, if it would be reduced to one word, would be history. Always look at history, because that's where the lessons lie. Malcolm X said it best, that history best rewards all research, history, and then persistence. Because if you see the history, you see that throughout it, particularly with oppressed peoples, persistence has brought about results.
Okay.
And I was also thinking about digging in to study the past, and that's will point also sustain you. It'll give you strength to keep going.
Well, thank you so much, Raymond and Ziggy from UpSurge, for joining me tonight here at Freedom is a Constant Struggle. Thank you, viewers, for watching. Please make sure to join us next week, same time, same place, when we will have Kilu, of course, back with us, and Kali Akuno, who is of the Malcolm X Grassroots Organization, and he will be here discussing New Orleans and the housing situation and what's been going on out there. So again, thank you for watching. Remember to show up Saturday, February 23rd, Berkeley, 1111 Addison Street, and Sunday
At the Oakland Museum.
Oakland Museum.
Thank you.
I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I hope everybody out there remembers freedom is a constant struggle. Free political prisoners. And what's the call? Usually we say
Free 'em
Freedom
all.
all.
One more time, thank you so much for joining
Thank
me.
you. Thank you for having us.